You all can hear me, and you've been learning a lot in our last previous sessions, right? All right, so today we are still on live trading, and today I'll be looking at other pairs. So you can see from our last pair, you can see that it went bearish. All right. So today let's take USD JPY. And today so let's take USD JPY today. All right. Before I proceed, I would like to know where you are watching me from. Let me know where you are watching me from. Okay, someone is watching from Port Harcourt. Another is watching from Enugu. All right, let me know where you are watching me from. All right, let me know where you are watching me from in the comment section. Great. So today we'll be looking at USD JPY. We will be analyzing USD JPY. All right, so let me clean the chart. Okay, great. Festus from Lagos, South Africa, Benin, Calabar. I can see you. I see you. I see you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Fantastic. Emeka watching from Osun State. Joseph watching from Maduguri. Okay. Wisdom from Baesa. You're welcome. Yeah, East London, South Africa. All right, great, fantastic. All right, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Since we have more South African folks here, you're welcome, everyone. Yes, so today we'll be analyzing and taking trades on the USD JPY. That's the dollar yen. All right, so from my previous live trading session, I've always told us that when you open your chart, before you take a trade, ask yourself these following questions. Number one, what is the market structure? All right, is the market in an uptrend or a downtrend? Number two, what level is the price currently? A resistance level or a support level? Okay, when you identify that, you now want to look out from the larger time frame, like the monthly time frame, down to the weekly time frame, down to the daily time frame, down to the 4 hours time frame, and down to the 1 hour time frame. All right, great. So today I'm starting with the monthly time frame, and I told you that this is like a broader view, from a broader view to a clearer view. That's what we want to do now. All right, now let's shoot straight. Okay, so we have our chart here, USD JPY. We'll be focusing on USD JPY today, analyzing and taking trades on USD JPY. All right, this is the monthly chart. This is the monthly time frame. Now, like I said, we can see that there is not so much information to if the chart is in an uptrend or a downtrend on this monthly chart. All right, now the next thing we want to look out for is where is the price level, a resistance level or a support level. So let's look at this. So currently we can see that good. All right, we can change this to a line chart. All right, good. So this has marked out this for us. Yes, so you can see. Can you see this? Now we've mapped out this level as a resistance level. Now, why is it a key resistance level for us to watch? Because there have been price footprints at some levels. Let me put in this. Okay, I'm coming. I hope you can see. Okay, good. Now you see this circle that I have here. So I'm using it to map out levels of the price footprint. So that's why we are calling it a resistance level. There is price footprint. We can see price footprint at this level. It's more or less like somebody walking on the sand. You can see the traces that, oh, somebody stepped on this place. Right? You'll be able to know that somebody actually stepped on this place. So you can see here, price has come and printed a foot here. It's what we call it, price footprint. And then this another footprint here. Don't forget, don't ignore these other ones, but these two are quite significant, right? Which shows that this level are key resistance level. And if we look at where our current price is in the monthly time frame, we'll discover that it has gone to touch that key resistance level, where price has actually printed some marks that indicate that this is a resistance level. And what are you noticing on the monthly candle here? There is a rejection from the top, right? This signifies something, right? So we've now mapped out a resistance level on a monthly time frame. Okay, let's also map out the support level, which might also help us, probably in determining our support and our take profit level and our stop loss. Now let's go down to the weekly time frame. Now let's go down to the weekly time frame. Good. Now look at the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame is now telling a more clearer story. All right, a more clearer story. So we can see that for the past weeks since 2013, if you look at it, since 2013, okay, 2013, yeah, from here, since 2014 till our present time that we are now, you can see that the price has been ranging in this box. Price has been ranging in this box. I want you guys to see it clearly. Okay, price has been ranging in this box. Can you see it? Yeah, price has been ranging in this box. Okay, now the next thing we're going to consider is this. At what level is this now? This is a resistance level, like we said in the monthly time frame. And what has happened in this previous place where price printed its foot? There was rejection to the downside. And what do you see playing out here? A rejection to the downside, right? Now this is very significant. Now let's go down to the daily time frame to actually see at a more closer range what is happening. Let's see at a more closer range what is happening. So look at this. This is the daily time frame here. Now we can see at a more closer range here that price is correcting downward. All right, price is correcting downward, and of course it would go very very low before it starts coming back. All right, let's say as low as this level. If you take it higher, you'll be able to see clearly what that level. Good. So you can see as low as this level. So this level is the next support level. So this price that broke through this place might come down to touch this next support level. All right, now let's go back to our daily time frame. Now you can see that on our daily time frame here, it's telling us that for the past 3 days the market has been bearish. That's the information we've been getting, that from the past 3 days the market has been bearish. All right, then they are looking at the price coming to touch this level, the next support level. All right, let me mark it out. The next support level. Can you see that? The next support level is the next support level. Okay, now this level is the resistance level. Let me write it down so that you can see and note. I hope you are following. I hope you are getting value from this. All right, please do pay attention. Let me know if you are getting value from this. Let me know in the comment section. I am getting value. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, great. So look at what we have here. Fantastic. Look at what we have here. All right, now, all right, good. Now look at what we have here now. So we are expecting the price, from this my analysis, we are expecting the price to touch down this level before making any upside movement. All right, before making any upside, probably coming to test this place or moving straight up to this place. Okay, but it will come and retest this previous support level. Right, it will come and retest this previous support level. Now this is the daily time frame, which is telling us that the last candle is what is happening today. Now let's go down to 4 hours time frame to know what is happening in the last 4 hours. Yeah, fantastic. I can see Colin said I'm getting value. Franklin, I'm getting value. Hugo, I'm getting value. Gus, Elijah, I'm getting value. So great. I'm glad you guys are getting value. Please do pay attention. Now, interesting stuff to note at this level. Now, you can see at the 4 hours that there is a descending triangle. Yeah, a descending triangle. All right. So you can see that there's a level here. All right, there's a resistance level here. Okay. So what we are going to do here is to short, because this market would come down. Now this is what the 4 hours is telling us, right? That is happening today. So the 4 hours is telling us there is still more room to the downside. Okay, there is still more room to the downside. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. That's where we'll be making decision. Okay, great. So you can see what's happening on the 1 hour time frame, right? The descending triangle is now more clearer. You can see the candle come down here, rallied up, come down to test this level. It has broken out of it. Can you see? But rallied up again. All right. So what are we going to do at this level? Before you open a trade, always determine your exit level and your entry level. What do I mean? Your exit level, your exit strategies are your stop loss and your take profit, which means At what point do you want to maximize profit and minimize loss? All right. So for me, like I do say, I look out for the next, because we are shorting this market. I look out for the next resistance level and the next support level, right? So the next resistance level here is to my entry level is 122.399, and my exit level is 118.762. all right, now I'm shorting. Should we short? Are you with me? Should we short? Now shorting. Good. I'm shorting now. All right, I'm shorting now. So we've short straight up. Let's put in our stop loss and our take profit. Please, if there is anything you should ever put on your trade, it is stop loss. It is what? Stop loss. If you don't learn to take profit, right, you will not make profit. If you don't learn to take profit, you will not make profit. Setting your stop loss and your take profit is an act, is a behavior. You have to develop it. All right, something might tell you within you, don't set stop loss. All right, you know, so that it won't go and eat your stop loss and later go in your direction. Don't mind that voice. That voice is what will make you to lose on that trade. But confidence is instilled when you set a predetermined stop loss and take profit, just like we are going to do now. So let's set our stop loss and take profit. We are setting our stop loss to 122.399. okay, then our take profit would be 118.762. oh right, 118.762. okay. Oh, fantastic. Now what do we have here? So if this trade goes against me 800 pips, 849 pips, I will be losing $60, $60.94. If this trade goes in my favor, right, I would be keeping $23. That is 2,788 pips. If this trade goes from here to here, it might not be a straight journey, so I'm not expecting it to just fall down like this, no. Alright, so it might just come here, rally, come down a bit, rally up again, come down a bit, and touch this level. Alright, however, as it is coming down, alright, I will be moving my stop loss. That's another exit strategy. Alright, so as it is coming down, I'll be edging. So if my trade comes into profit down to this level now, where my arrow is, what will I do? I'll simply move my stop loss to my entry level. So even if the trade decides to go up and break away from this level and keeps going bullish, I will break even. Alright, I win nothing, I lose nothing. I am safe. It is better to live to fight another day than to go all in and not have an opportunity to fight another day. Alright, now, so this trade, we've short it expecting it to go down. We've set our stop loss at 122.399 and our take profit level at 118.762. Great. All right. So because of we are quick in analyzing this, let's have a quick jump on our last analysis for today, which is the Australian USD. Australian USD. So we are starting from the monthly analysis, monthly chart. From the monthly chart, it's not clear if it's a downtrend or an uptrend. It's not clear. All right. However, let's look at what we can do by mapping out levels. Levels. Fantastic. So these are levels for us to map out our critical levels. Now the chart on the Australian USD monthly time frame is not giving us a clear direction. However, we can see that the chart has been moving in a consolidated form, over the past few years. I think it started feeling like it was dropping from 2017 down to 2019 before it started picking up 2020, and now 2021 it is down. 2022 it is now picking up. All right. Now, another interesting fact to note about Australian USD, so we don't digress, but then another interesting fact to know about Australian USD is that at some point it correlates with the gold market. It correlates with the gold market. Sometimes correlates with the gold market. So let's look at what the weekly time frame has for us. All right, now good. So we can see what's happening here on the weekly time frame, right? That in this consolidated market, something different is happening. In this consolidated market, we can see that after a sustained fall in the price of Australian dollar to US dollar, there's now a recent rise in the price. Now if you look at this level where the price is currently at, it is like a critical level to look at, right? Because at some point this same level was a support level, at some point level was a resistance level, right? A resistance level. Now this is what the weekly time frame looks like. Okay, now if you look closely on the weekly time frame as well, you can see that there is a full bodied candle with little or no wick to the top and the bottom, before the current weekly candle. The previous weekly candles had full bodied bull candles. So it's a strong indication, right? A strong indication. And if you can look at it clearly here, there is a breakout from this resistance level. Okay, and price has been rejected here, so there is a higher chance that markets would go up. There's a higher chance, but then how do we know this higher chance? For more clearer view, let's go to the daily time frame. Now, so what is happening on the daily time frame? Oh, fantastic. Look at what's happening on the daily time frame. Can you see this is very interesting and it's making it clear. Now look at what is going on at this level. That's to tell you that this level is very significant. So you can see that the other days they've been rallying at this spot. They've been rallying at this spot. Somewhat similar to what's happening here, right? Somewhat similar to what's happening here. So they've been rallying at this spot. Okay? But if you look more closely to this, you see that there is so much of a support level here, right? Where buyers are holding this level very strong. This 0.74899 level, they are holding these levels very strongly. All right. So what are we looking to do? This is what the daily time frame is telling us. Now let's go to the 4 hours time frame for more clearer information. Good. Now if you go to the 4 hours now, you see that something different is happening here, a more clearer view, and price went up, came down, went up around this level. Now this level shows that price is consolidating at this level to gather momentum, either to break out, to keep going higher, or to fall further. Okay, now but from the daily time frame we can see a bullish indication here. Okay, in the 4 hours time frame we are seeing a kind of rally and consolidation. If you let me use all right, so you can see what I'm saying clearly. Can you see what I'm saying clearly? Now, so from this place now, the information might not be clearer because of its consolidating here, but if you look at the daily time frame, we have a more clearer information here. Rejections from the downside and rejections from the upper side, right? But you see that the candle here actually broke out of this resistance level, and having broke out from the resistance level, what happened? There was a retest at this level, right, with a possible bullish momentum coming in. Now let's look at what the 1 hour time frame is telling us. Good. Look at what the 1 hour time frame is telling us. So from here there is no clear direction from the market, right? There is no clear direction from this market. Now there are two things you can actually do in this market. Two things. One of which is patience. You have to wait. All right. Now it's either you wait till the price breaks out of this consolidated box, all right, or you wait for the price to break down. Either the price breaks above it or the price breaks below it. Okay, that is what you have to do here. You have to wait for the price to either break out of this level or break below this level. All right, so let me give few rooms for questions. Okay, someone is asking, what is the best hour what hour is best to trade? So there is no actually best hour. I'm talking about hour. I want to mean time of the day, right? However, you want to trade in the market where there is high volatility, all right, which is the market where the London session, the US session, right? The London session, which opens by 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 9 a.m. Nigerian time, okay, 8 a.m. in London, and 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Sorry, 3 p.m. in the US. When it is 3 p.m. here, that's when the market in the US is opening, right? So at these periods, there are always volatility. Okay, there are always volatility. So you might want to look to trade at times where the New York market is opened and the London market is open, the London session. All right, someone is asking, I can have privilege to be taught again. Okay, are we going to trade right now? Okay, yeah. So we've taken trade on this USD JPY. We've short the market, that the market price would keep falling, right? We've short the market. We set our stop loss at 122 and our take profit at 118. All right, so we are hoping for the best. Yeah. So another question now. The name of the currency we are analyzing now is Australian USD. The currency we analyzed before is USD JPY. So I'm waiting for your questions, so you can just ask your questions regarding the analysis we've made, some clarities you need, etc. I'm looking through this comment section now for your questions. Okay, keep the question coming. Okay. Yeah, please keep your question coming, guys. Keep your question coming. Hello, DM. Okay. All right. So we'll be rounding up soon. Yeah, I'm waiting for your question. Okay, someone said, is it safe to trade within the consolidated box considering the market is obeying support and resistance? Okay, it is not so safe to trade in a consolidated market. All right. However, you might want to play around the ups and downs, the zigzag movement of the consolidated market, which is mapping out support and resistance level like this one now. So you want to wait for the market to get here and then you short, or the market to get here and then you buy. But the risk of it is that you don't know when the market would just decide to either break out at any time. All right, so you might want to wait, be patient for the price to break out of the consolidated market, then you determine your entry level. All right. Yeah. So all right. How do you calculate pips on what? How do you calculate pips on what? Are you, if you look at this market here now, okay, now look at these two. Look at these two here. These two called crosshair. You can use it to calculate pips, like to measure pips. So now let's look at the pips from this my entry level down to my take profit level. All right. So do you see what's showing there? Showing 2,771 points. All right. That's how to measure your pips. So you can use the tool. The tool is also on your mobile app. You can use the tool. You can use the tool to measure. Let's measure the pips from this level to this level now. So you can see we have 3,400 pips. All right. So if you look at it here, look at that. In the first, you have the first number, which is the price of the currency pair. The second one says 46 bars. All right, which is the number of bars that is in that area that you mapped out. Then the points shows the pips, the pip number, the measure of the distance, right? The price in points, that's the pip. So that you can use that to measure the pips. No, somebody said, are we going to trade the Australian USD dollar now? No, because it is in a choppy market, a consolidated market. All right, I don't trade consolidated markets. I wait for the direction to be clear. Right now, the direction of the market is not clear on the lower time frame. All right, even on the higher time frame, there is no clear direction. There is no clear cut direction. However, we can use the smaller time frame to map out the direction after it breaks out from this consolidated pair. Don't forget that this thing also happened some times back. Let me show you. It happened sometimes back, right? Look at it here. Look at it. The same thing happened here. All right, the same thing happened here. So what happened there has happened before. Now you don't want to just jump into it by saying, oh yeah, let's buy. I don't also want to jump into it by saying, oh yeah, let's sell, because consolidated market, the direction can go anywhere at any time. So if you zoom closely to this one now, you will think the market is going up. If you zoom closely to this, at some point you think the market is going up, whereas the market is falling down. All right, now, so you can see the same thing is happening here. Let me go to the 4 hours time frame. Do you see that? What's happening here is what is happening here now. But however, something can be different about this. This might not decide to go down. This might decide to keep going up. All right, so in this consolidated market, we have to wait to have a clear direction of the market. All right, I believe you guys have got value from this session. Thank you for your questions. And he said, how do one know a breakout? All right, so you know a breakout when the price breaks out of this box that has been mapped out. If it breaks outside this box, right, and then the next candle after the breakout candle closes above the close of the breakout candle, then you know it has actually broken out. All right, so when a breakout candle occurs, you want to wait. All right, so that's it. Okay, so yeah, what's the significance of green and red candle? Yeah, the significance of green and red candle is just to give you identification. So the green candle shows that the market is going up. The red candle shows that the market is going down. All right, so okay, great. now we've known that we have to wait for this Australian USD chart to be cleared before we enter it, so we have to wait. When the chart is clear, either a breakout from this level, either a breakout to the downside or a breakout to the upside, we now determine our direction. For the USD JPY, we see that price is currently at the resistance level, and on the 1 hour time frame and 4 hours time frame, it has been forming a descending triangle. All right, giving us a green light that price might most likely go down. From the broader view, that is the higher time frame, let's take a brief look at it. From the monthly time frame, you can see that it's at a very high resistance level, which means it will need to breathe, right? It will need to breathe to the downside. Look at what happened here. When this price came to this resistance level, what happens? It fell down to this level, right? Now when this price also rose to this resistance level, what happened? It fell down to this level. Now that this price is now coming to that same level, what do we expect? Right? The higher probability is that the price will also fall. Okay, and that is what we expect. So we have short the USD JPY market. We sold. All right, and I said don't trade if you have not determined your stop loss and your take profit level, and we have determined our stop loss and take profit level here, and our stop loss level is at 122, our take profit level is at 118. Okay, thank you very much for today's session. This session continues in next week, on Thursday next week, same time, same location. All right, I want to believe you are getting value from these sessions. I want to believe you are implementing the lessons you've gotten from this session. I want to believe along the line. All right, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe in case you want to go over the videos. We have several videos that puts more clarity on what we've talked about today, or you want to go over today's video, you can always subscribe to the Octa FX channel and get notified. Turn on the notification, be the first person to be aware of what we are doing, our events and all. Okay, thank you very much and see you next week.